Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith. Welcome to the Grow Tent, everybody. You have found the best growing channel on YouTube, man. The place where we simplify the approach for you so everyone can learn how to grow. We make it so simple, even I can understand. So I'm going to listen and learn right now.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Grow Tent. We got a great episode for you today. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of checking your equipment. Today's episode was not actually over a viewer email, but just something that happened to me in my garden, and I wanted to tell you all about it because maybe it'll help you in your garden to avoid a similar fate that could have happened in ours. So stick around for that. Guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, watch the full video, all that fun stuff everybody has to say, because it's important, and we thank you for it whenever you do. It means a lot, so much appreciated. Thank you for everybody that does that. T-shirt update, guys. I talked to the T-shirt people last week. They are aiming for the order to be done on the 14th, which I believe is Tuesday of next week. So a few more days. If that's it, bro, I'm going to be locked in, laser focused. You know, sorry about the delay in the order. You know, it's a pre-sale, and they had some kind of huge, gigantic order come in from First Form. And those First Form probably prints off a lot of freaking t-shirts. That's a huge company. So they had a huge order come in. Apologize for the delay. It's about a week and a half longer than it usually takes. But, you know, I mean, what are you going to do? Also, guys, if you want to hang out with me more, you can always head on over to our website over at WTTGT. All right. Let's get today's episode started. I'm not even going to edit. I don't want to edit. There's no reason to edit that right there. You know, we just did the... We're good. We're on track. Guys, how often are you checking your equipment? Any kind of automation you have, or any kind of, you know, all the lights, fans, anything. I'm talking your clogged up filters. Those are pretty easy to notice because you start the smell starts to overpower the carbon filters, and you're like, hey, I'm starting to smell this room from further away than I was before. The carbon filters probably aren't working. The old smell test, pretty easy to tell. But mine was in the form of a timer. So, you know, just the cheap little white box. You know, I like to run just the plain old non-electronic version. Just got the little like piano keys that go around the wheel. Those are the kind of timers I run. And generally, I check all the equipment, you know, about every 3 days. You know, I'll sit in there and peek and make sure nothing's falling every day or anything like that, which I doubt it would. I zip tie everything up on top of it being its normal way to hang. But I went into the garden last night and closed everything up and shut down the room and all that kind of stuff. And I just noticed, I noticed that one of the lights that is normally off because it's in flower was still on. I usually go down about 10 minutes after the flower tints would normally, because all my flower tints go to bed at the exact same time. So since I do that, I usually go in about 10 minutes after the flower tints would all be asleep. So I went in there and noticed one of my flower tints was still on, and that is not normal. I was like, well, maybe the timer has just slowed down or whatever as far as, you know, it keeping time, and it wasn't. The little green light on it was not working. The timer had actually broke, and we actually caught the broken timer 10 minutes after it broke, because I could see at what time it actually stopped working on the little wheel that was right there, and it sure as heck was working. It was working yesterday, but today, just through checking the equipment, we caught a break that could have really messed up a flower cycle by starting to give them 24 hours of light. We caught a you know, cheap little piece of equipment, and we caught it 10 minutes after it broke. And that's just because everything's always on the same schedule. Since everything's on the same schedule, it was extremely easy. I'm sorry I was clicking this pen. I know that drives people crazy. It was extremely easy to notice when something wasn't working correctly anymore because a change had happened that I didn't set up. So by keeping everything on the same schedule, it was super easy to pick up when one of the pieces of equipment had stopped functioning correctly. And it was super lucky, because one thing, whenever you're in flower, the one thing you do not want to happen is the plant's starting to get more light than they would normally get. it's a huge deal in flower. Now, like if I had to pick, I would much rather my light go out. You know what I mean? Like the light stop working and the plant be in darkness, than have the extra light, because within like 2 or 3 days of that plant getting more than the 12 hours of darkness, if autoflower, who cares? You can do whatever you want with the light schedule. But if you're on a photo period, within like a 72-hour window, that plant will actually start reversing itself back into veg. Now, is it a permanent thing? No. Like, you should hopefully notice within 3 days if you've had some sort of problem with your light staying on. But then this is a freaking $12 timer that could have really messed up one of my grows. Just that much, it's that important to pay attention to your equipment. Anyway, it's just crazy how, a small piece of equipment like that could mess up an entire grow. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, what strains, it's kind of like part 2 of the video. What strains are you guys looking forward to right now? I tried some permanent marker the other day. It's not my bag. I didn't like it. I know a lot of people are in love with it. I couldn't get into it. I'm going to put the permanent marker kind of like in the same realm as like cheeses for me. Dude, I get so much hate. So much hate every time I say that I'm not into cheeses. I can't help it. It's just we all have certain, terpene profiles we like and what we don't. I've tried so hard to get into cheeses. I can't do it. But I tried permanent marker the other day. I'm not a fan. I didn't like it. I don't know what it was about it. I put it in the same category as the cheeses. What are you guys looking forward to the most? Because I heard about one called burnt rubber the other day. I'm super excited. I think that would be awesome. So I want to try burnt rubber. So that's my my next quest that I'm going to be going on. We're not talking about any of mine. So anything else out there, what you guys are looking forward to. So I'm starting on a quest to find a true burnt rubber. Because I think it would be cool to go with the racing, to have the burnt rubber, and I think that would be awesome. I smell burnt rubber every single weekend from whenever we go to the tracks. So moving forward to that, what are you guys looking forward to? Put it down in the comments. I'm extremely interested in what you guys are looking forward to growing, or what you are like excited that you heard about. So put that down in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you guys are into right now. All right, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. We're going to do a live stream this week. As soon as I hear that the t-shirts are coming in, we're going to do a live stream before that, just to mentally prepare for me to ship all those orders out. I hope all you guys have a fantastic week coming up, and I'll see you. The live stream probably be around Tuesday, I would guess, if that's when the t-shirts are going to be done. So just look out for it. I'll see you guys later. GG. I'm out of here.